In this video, I'll show you how to show the grid lines on the Blackmagic Camera app. The grid lines are a way to help you understand where is the center of the image. This is especially useful now if you're going to use the same video for TikTok or Shorts. When you have those vertical bars, you know what needs to be within those vertical bars to fit in a vertical format. The bars were used for the rule of thirds, but there are other overlays. I'll show you how to enable them. If you want to have some guides on the screen, on the app screen, you have this button here that shows you overlay settings. You can enable the highlight assist if you want to, or you can enable the focus peaking if you want to, but I really don't recommend those. And here you can turn on the grid lines, and you see they are already showing on the picture. And you can have multiple types of grid lines. You can even show this center mark, alignment mark, more one that's not changing, and even a dot, a center dot there. This centered mark might be useful when it's not aligned, so to know when the phone is aligned properly, your iPhone or Android. But I prefer just this one, just the grid. And I want to show you, it also can do vertical video there, but in the settings there are options where you change the color of it and the opacity. So you have here, for monitor, you have the guides opacity, and you can set it to, for example, 100%, and the guides color could make them green just to show you, so it's more obvious. And now you see them green there. And I can make them blue. I prefer to have them set to white. I prefer the guides opacity to be set to 25%. Now this is the grids. So guides color, grids opacity. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is the setting for the grid, the actual grid. Now it's very obvious. Okay, I changed the guides color to green, so it's more obvious now, and it's very bright because of the transparency setting. So I could set it back to 25%, and it's easier to look at. And also the color, I want to change it to white, so it's much easier to look at like this. And when you want to close this, you simply tap on that icon there, and now it's ready. This is how you enable the grid lines, and you can always hide them by going into this icon there and then tap on the grids. You see a dot under it when it's enabled, and turn it off, and now it's off. So you can enable it or disable it whenever you want, including the center mark there. So I can start recording. After I start recording, these guides, these grids are not going to be in the final video. This is only for me to know how to properly align this. Usually this was used for the rule of thirds. These grids were used for the rule of thirds, but they're not really for me. I prefer to use them to know when something is in the middle for vertical video like this. You can also enable the other grids, so I can turn off this one, and you can enable some other kinds of grids. You see it's more like a cinema camera kind of grids. And even false color, you can enable false color if you want to. And you can adjust, these are adjustable here. Same with this one, it's adjustable. You can adjust it. This might be useful for vertical videos to know exactly when you are recording something in the middle of the frame, it's gonna be there. And I'll show you now, I'll play this video to see where this one, it has the full video. So you don't lose anything from the picture, and the picture is clean without the grid lines. I will turn this off. I don't like this option. I don't like to have this, but I like to have the grid lines there. And also this one, I turn it off. That's it. Thanks for watching.